out and sell, one thing that does help, and we were just talking about a lot of this, but I want to make sure that you hear this about your direct and indirect, but about your direct in particular too. Part of what is helpful is now not to just think about, okay, ceramics versus broom, but in the broom world, you two can duke it out over what are the differences? What makes your product unique with your direct competitors? What makes you different from Boonesboro? What makes you different from, is there anybody weaving in town? Oh, down, yes. Yes.
I mean,
right.
But I tell them all about everybody under the sun, so it doesn't look like I'm trying to say, oh, we're the only ones.
Right, which is a style and a personal choice about how you want to think about things, but I guarantee that you probably know what your competitors are weaving.
Right.
And what their prices are.
I've been in their stores,
and
I have
right.
asked them for, I mean, it's
right.
better to know that and not assume that they're not doing what you're doing.
Exactly. But it also helps you redefine and define further what you're making and how it looks different and how it feels different, not necessarily how it's priced differently, but what makes it stand out. So that's why you can't forget about your competitors and not be afraid of them. I mean, it's not bad to have conversations about what you're selling and making with your competitors directly. That's not a bad thing at all. It can be if you're uncomfortable with each other, but if you're not, you can talk about what makes you different. And it allows you to do exactly what you said. You can sell to each other's strengths. Because then they're buying more of what you've got.
I mean, he's taken a niche from us that we're not going to do because
right.
he's really good at it.
Right.
And if they want it, I send them right down there to him. That's what they're looking for. I mean, that's what you, I mean, they have to, I mean, I'm looking at who weaves our stuff, and then he's 50-year veteran doing this. I mean, he can do things like that and make money. I mean,
yes.
That's trouble.
Okay. So next class we're going to be doing more research about some of these things. We will share with you some of the scary websites that are out there that are both scary and delightful, that you can find out ridiculous amounts of information for free about people. You can get mailing lists that fit your niche market exactly. It's pretty amazing what's out there. But what I'm going to talk about for a moment is just to explain this idea of context. So we've been talking about really specific things. Who our market is that we believe, who our competitors are, who our stakeholders are, and then there's the world around us that we cannot control at all, and yet has a really big impact on what it is that we're doing. How many of you have ever done a SWOT analysis? Anybody heard of this? Okay, so this is just a silly name for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. All this is doing is giving you a little formula and way to think about how the world impacts our business. So the upper part, the strengths and weaknesses, are about you. So your business. What are the strengths of your product, of your business? What's really going for you? What have you got in your favor? To be blunt, in this room, for Berea College Crafts, it's probably our brand that exists out there. That would be a strength. But our weaknesses, I don't know, are we going to
turnover? Student turnover.
Okay, student turnover.
Many of the same products for generations.
Stale products.
Oh, I have a list.
So these top two are about you. They're about your business, about your work. So this is the part that is more personal, and I don't mean personal like it's about you personally, but it's about your business. The bottom two, the opportunities and the threats, are about the world outside of you. So what sort of opportunities is the world presenting right now? It's Christmas time, it's the holidays. There is an opportunity to sell things right now because it is the holidays and consumers are on a bent to buy things as gifts. That's an opportunity. A threat might be the elections. might be the uncertainty of the marketplace, because people of every persuasion are freaked out right now, and so they don't want to spend any money because they don't know what their future holds. So these are things that we don't have control over that have a big impact on why people buy things, whether we're selling a broom or a bed or McDonald's. All of those things have an impact. So when we get together next time, we're going to dig into those in a little bit more detail. For now, you're going to just spend one little brief moment of identifying for yourself, and you can do this on your own, strength and a weakness, at least one.